Hello and welcome to another special video review, and today we've got the Wuling SciFigure, no, just SciFigure Industry MiniEV, or MiniEV? MiniEV. So, yeah, this is another figure coming from a new third-party maker. So, yeah, it's a pinkish robot that transforms into a MiniEV vehicle. It's pretty cool. I'm quite surprised by the figure, to be honest. The quality of it is pretty amazing for the figure, but we'll come back to this. But yeah, got a box, got the robot right here, got a vehicle mode right here. Not much else. So yeah, stop wasting time with the box and check it out. What's inside? Anything else? No. All right. So we have the figure right here. We have a tiny bag of spare mirrors. So the vehicle already has mirrors installed, but they can be removable. But you can also have like spare ones in case you lose them, because they're pretty small, so that's appreciated. Next up, we have instructions. Now, instructions are decent-ish, but they are a little bit fast, I guess. Like, there's only 12 steps, but I would have wished having more, maybe. But yeah. Otherwise, pretty basic figure. Got a couple of QR codes here. Not sure which what they do, where they take you. So if you want to check it out, go ahead. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the instructions. The figure itself. No, the figure has tons of accessories. Well, we have the figure right here. Let's try and take it out. Take the bag out. And yeah, the figure itself is quite amazing. It comes like that out of the package. Now, what you want to do now is just rotate this all the way around and put it back. It doesn't do a lot, but for the transformation, it will really help. So, yeah, for now, let's put her aside. She does have a little bit of a standing problem because she is a little bit top heavy. And she does have really small feet. There you go. Alright, accessories. So we have first her gun, which is a really nice chain gun. Really cool. The handle can move here. This handle can move also. And yeah, it's part of the bumper, so the gun is also part of the transformation. We have the shield here, or the back plate. It's all up to you. So we do have some nice detail. MiniEV right here, Wuling here, something else here I can't read. Oops. And finally, we have a whole bunch of hands. Now, I've got the open-fisted hands installed, but she has closed fists, which were the default one. I'm gonna try and just, yeah. There you go. Let's try. Let's get rid of this. She fell. So let's put her back. Like I said, she is a little bit hard to stand, but yeah, okay. She does have small feet. So yeah, she does have a couple of extra closed fists. We have thumbs up with a small peg hole in the middle, but the small peg hole is too small for the handle of the gun, so I'm not sure what use, or maybe it's for like this. Yeah, like this. Okay, this works. It's pretty cool. Otherwise, we have open palms. Pretty cool. And we have also peace signs. So, pretty much it for the accessories, and we do have the figure right here, and she is pretty, like I said, a pretty amazing figure. She does have a lot of panel. She does part form, not part form, but what do you call it? The shell form a lot, but she's still pretty cool. She does has a peg hole here for the shield or back plate, if you want to. or you can give it in her arm right here and give her a sort of a shield. There you go. Of course, she can hold her gun. So let's go over here. The hands are sort of a rubberish, so you can just force it to hold the gun, and you just went a little bit. There you go. So yeah, the hand is a little bit rubbery. So, there you go. Kind of cool. Like I said, she has a lot of panel, so be mindful of that. You can rotate this and make the panel more inward. But yeah, pretty cool figure. The figure itself is pretty nice looking. Like I said, the figure itself has like top quality. All the thighs are in metal. The calves are in metal. The feet are in metal. That's pretty much it. But like all the legs, full metal. The rest, plastic. So it's pretty good. She does stand when she has when she's balanced, but otherwise she is kind of like a lot of panel everywhere. We can detach the panels. They are on ball joints. If you want, you can remove them. I don't really like those, but yeah, you can just unpeg some of the panels, so you can have just the figure naked without the panels if you don't like the panels. And the funny thing is, with all the panels detached, you can still create the car. You can still make the car even if the figure is not inside of it. That's how shell former she is. Kind of like the RC not generation, the Earthrise RC, I think. It came out not too long ago. She's pretty similar. But yeah, you can just pop these out easily. There you go. Got one panel. And one second panel, and then you remove the shoulder pads, and there you go. We have the figure kind of naked but still working. So the figure itself is pretty damn cool. Really nice head sculpt. She doesn't have light piping, but she does have translucent eyes. The head can move forward and back like this. So the head just popped out, but it's just on a small hook like this, so you can just put it back like this easily. But yeah, the head is a little bit loose. But yeah, the head is also movable like this. Can tilt side to side, rotate no problem. The arms can swivel up like this, can rotate here. Another articulation like this, but it's kind of hindered a little bit. Do have rotation at the bicep. We do have double jointed elbows. We do have the wrist that rotates, and you can pop out the hands and switch for another one. She does has a ab crunch, and very deep ab crunch. Rotation at the waist. Let's remove the gun. The legs can move quite high. Back can rotate a little bit like this at the upper thigh. She does have double knee. Doink. She does have the ankle tilt. The toes can go up, and the foot like this. It's more for transformation, but it works. So yeah, there you go. Now there's a lot of panels on the ground, but yeah, let's put the stuff back on. Like so. And this one here, like this. This panel goes here. And this panel goes here. There you go. So, can do a little comparison real quick if I can make her stand. There you go. So, I don't know what to compare it with. So, we have here the Legacy Elite 1, and we have the Studio Series RC from Bumblebee the movie. Let's move the camera down a little bit. So yeah, she is a little bit taller, but she still fits. So yeah, really cool figure. Like I said, the quality is really amazing. She's heavy because all the legs is all die cast, but she's also very panely and very shell formy. So we'll get back to this in transformation, which will go right now. Alright, transformation. First we need to remove the shield if it's installed and the weapon if she's handing it. So let's remove this. Alright. And just before starting with the figure itself, for the weapon, first close the handle on the top of the rotating barrel, then pull it out, and then you split this open like this, clip it in, and leave the handle standing up like this. Next up, take the sort of a roof, flip this open like this. This is how it's supposed to be, but put it all the way up like this. Flip this over and extend this like this. And finally, just flip over the button here like this, and voila, you have the roof. Next up, take the weapon and plug it onto the peg right here. So just plug it in, and voila. So we have these two prepped up. Now the figure itself, now that's another thing. So first up, take these panel here, lift it up, rotate them all the way around, bring them back down, and rotate the waist all the way around like this. Like this. Leave this down, that's very important, because if it's on the upper hinge like this, it won't transform correctly. You'll have ton of trouble, so leave it down like this. Alright, next up, the head, bring it up like this, or down. Make the elbows go 90 degrees, so 90 degrees as an L, and lift the shoulder up like this and bring him close to the stomach as possible like this. So 90 degrees arm, and bring the arm up like this. So you have this config now. Next up, let's do these panel here. You want to lift this window up and make sure the mirror, the back headlights, tail lights are securely passed through, and then you rotate this panel. It's easier if you remove the panels, but I'm trying to transform it with every panel on. So there you go, like this. So same thing on the other side. Take this panel, lift it up, and be careful with the tail light, and then rotate this panel. Oops, it's unpegged. So yeah, like I said, it's easier if they are unpegged, but you need to repeg them back in. There you go. And in the back here, there's a peg hole here that it's really solid, but it's hard to peg in. So there you go. There you go. Now make sure everything is rotated perfectly. So we have this now. Sorry. Next up, the doors. Pull them out like this and rotate the wheel down like this. Next up, flip it up like this. And now what you want to do is the handle, the bar that holds the door needs to pass in between the upper thigh and the elbow, and then you need to rotate it like this. Oops, like this. And now you have a tiny peg here that will fit into the arm, but at the same time you need to peg the arm, like there's a peg in here, right here, that will peg inside the arm. So you need to make it work with both of them at the same time. So yeah, kind of weird, but it's in. Now you have this panel and this panel. All right, so we got it. So you make sure this peg here is installed correctly. So we got that. Next, same thing on the other side. Make sure the peg, the bar is in between the arm. Flip this on the side. Pull this out. Pull the window. Oops, mirror came out. So that's why we got spare mirrors. But yeah, this mirror is a little bit looser than the other one, so it's not broken, just pegged out. And there you go, peg back in. So we got this. Bring the thing here, plug the arm in the door using the peg right here, Make sure the tab here is done, and this tab here goes in, and voila, got this. All right, we got it. All right, all is done. So this is the configuration we want. Next up, for the feet, bring the toes up like this, bring the foot up like this, and bend the leg all the way in like this on the second, on both of the joint, on the double joint there. So foot, knee, knee. There you go. Now what you want to do is sort of raise the leg as much as you can. Well, not as much, but raise it and kind of spread it a little bit like this. This will help a lot. Close the doors here like this. Oh, this wheel hasn't been pulled down. And now you want to take the bumper here. Now the bumper, the handle will go here, and we'll peg it here like this. And now you peg on the other side. There you go. So we got this configuration now. And now is the hardest part of the game. Putting the roof. Now the big problem is that there's nothing that holds the front or the back. It only pegs with these 4 small tabs, and it's driving me crazy. The front sort of hooks. You can see here there's a edge where my fingernail goes in. That sort of hooks onto that, and it's barely impossible to hook it onto that. So yeah, I'll show you. So put the roof on, peg 1, got in, peg 2, got in, and now go on the other side, 3, 4, all 4 pegs are in. You can close this. This is easy, just rest there. That's easy. Now this abomination drives me crazy. Oh my god, I got it! No, almost. But yeah, it's essentially that's that. I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, nope, the other one just popped out. As you can see, panels are insane, driving me crazy. Where's my plunger? I'll try and push it back up because it's a little bit too deep. There you go. Oh my god, that's the first time that's the least I've struggled so far. I transformed this many times, and this is the easiest it happened ever. Wow. So yeah, vehicle mode all done. It's great. The transformation is a pain because of so many panels, and for the hood, there's not a lot of holdings beside these 4 pegs here. That's it. That's all that it's holding the whole panel here, and it's usually really hard. But otherwise, as you can see, everything is good. Oh, the back here is a little bit too much in, but yeah, okay, perfect now. But yeah, cool figure. Like I said, the figure itself is top quality, like super high quality. It's amazing with the die-cast legs and everything. But the panels, they feel kind of easy a little bit, like cheap, very thin, kind of scary. But yeah, we do have the vehicle. For comparison here, we have Elita 1 from Legacy and Movie Studio Series RC. So yeah, as you can see, the scale's pretty good for a tiny mini car. But yeah, really cool figure. The figure itself is pretty nice. The transformation, it's okay, but it's the final panel that is just so much pain. I struggle for it, but that was the least struggle I've had ever transforming it. Otherwise, I spend like 20 minutes usually just messing with this, and once this is plugged in, everything else unplug usually, so it's just driving me crazy. So but yeah, real cool figure. I got this from SiriToys.com. I'm gonna put the link in the description below the video if you're interested. It's a cool recommend for me, but be wary of the transformation. Heck, what's really nice about the figure is that you can remove everything, so maybe you'll buy it just for the figure itself and just remove all the panels. But transformation's there, and it's just a pain to put everything and make everything whole. So be wary of this, but it's still a real cool figure. I really like it. We don't get too many lady bots, fembots in Transformers, so Yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it for me. So you know the song. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, blah blah blah. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.